The 4-year fraud, Peter Obi and the desperate single-term scam. Welcome back to Truth Unveiled, where we peel back the layers of political deceit with no apologies. Today we are dealing with a mathematical miracle from the Oracle of Onitsha, Saint Peter Obi. This same man who once swore he owns just one wristwatch, despite being caught flaunting various designer timepieces, is now back with another ground delusion. If elected president, I will serve only one term of 4 years. But before you even process that, here's the bombshell. This same Peter Obi once boldly claimed he lifted 439 people out of poverty while serving as governor of Anambra State. 439 million.
I was able to pull 439 million people out of poverty.
You say what? Nigeria's entire population is barely 220 million. So Obi somehow lifted double the population of Nigeria out of poverty from a single state that doesn't even have up to 5 million people. Was he also the governor of Ghana, Cameroon, Togo, and maybe half of China at that time? So let's get real. If a man can look Nigerians in the eyes and lie about leaving 439 people out of poverty, how can we believe his I will only spend 4 years in office promise? That's not leadership. That's performance art. Now, technically, let us view his 4 years. You see, in Nigeria, the first year of any presidency is spent finding your footing, screening ministers, reconstituting agencies, setting up policy frameworks. Peter Obi expects us to believe that after all that, he will simply walk away in 4 years. That's like laying foundation for a skyscraper and packing up after fixing the gate, especially when Nigeria has a history of zero continuity. Ask him what happened to his successor in Anambra. He never continued his legacies. So are we supposed to reshuffle the entire national structure, ministers, MDAs, ambassadors, even Aso Rock staff for a transitional president? Now let us look at the economic impact. You see, no serious investor will commit to a country whose leader is on a countdown from day one. The economy runs on confidence, consistency, and continuity, not campaign gimmicks. Peter Obi's single-term fantasy is a threat to long-term policy stability. What happens to 10-year economic plans, infrastructure timelines, regional development commissions? You don't build a nation with a stopwatch. Now let us look at the political deception. We should stop sugarcoating this. That 4-year promises isn't about sacrifice. It's about strategy. Obi is trying to pacify northern power blocks by appearing non-threatening, a soft ticket with an expiring date. But we've seen this movie before. He refused to conduct local government elections in Anambra for almost 8 years, only rushing to do it at the eve of his exit. Now he wants us to believe that as president, he will simply do his best and go. Come on, this is not a retreat center. This is Nigeria. The desperation is contagious. Now look at Atiku has caught up with the fever. Even Rotimi Amici is testing the same waters. I'm saying that the same snake will bite Peter Obi and taking teeth to flog the opposition. What we now see is a coalition of desperados throwing one-term promises like confetti, hoping something sticks. It's not about Nigeria anymore. It's about manipulating sentiments and gaming the system. So any politician who promises 4 years as president is not just lying. They are insulting your intelligence. Peter Obi's 439 million miracle and his one-term fantasy are cut from the same deceptive cloth. You cannot feed a nation with wishful numbers, contradictory claims, and strategic lies. This has been Truth Unveiled, and my name is Osigwe Moikroda, and I'm the Principal and CEO of Push Radio Academy.